Hi guys, PD here, welcome to the channel, welcome to another new video. Yes, I'm in my car. Today, I'm going to be revisiting Grid Legends on the Quest 3. You might recall from my first video, I hated the game. I really hated the graphic fidelity of the game. I've heard on the Quest 3, it's had a bit of an update. So I've repurchased the game again, just to give it another go. And I'm in my own car just for the realism of the game itself. Now my steering wheel's here, so I need to be really careful I don't hit my steering wheel. It's 31 gigabyte. I'm going to be here for hours. Okay, Grid Legends has installed. Should I put my seatbelt on? Seatbelts on. Maximum immersion. Okay, so this is a fresh install of the game on the Quest 3. The last time I tried this game was on the Quest Pro and it looked terrible. Okay, I'm going to skip this cutscene as well.
And that's Raven West, Nathan McCain and Laura Carvalho leading the charge here at Strada Alpina.
Okay, I'm in the game and it looks terrible still.
Okay, 22, there's too much debris on track. We need you to come in.
That's a negative. Do not retire the car. I repeat, do not retire.
Hado, I'm seeing significant damage to 22. And no response from you, May. Is she okay?
Medics are on the scene, that's all I know. Just focus on the race.
Keep me updated. Can you confirm race strategy? Understood. 22, finish the race.
Go, go.
So this still looks a bit blurry for me. I think the backgrounds look a bit sharper than what they did on the Quest Pro, but it's still very blocky though. I'm going to have to compare my original Quest Pro recording of the game. The car itself,
Come on, you're doing great, 22. You can do this.
the cockpit itself looks okay. It's the backgrounds. The backgrounds, you can see the pixelation. Oops, sorry. Okay, my right eye went a bit black there. Okay, I don't like that effect when I crash. I know some people have been telling me that this looks a lot better now than when I tried it over a year ago. Don't get me wrong, it's a good racing game.
Few turns now.
If you want a decent racing game, then this is probably the one to get. I still don't understand how they can't get it looking a lot better than what it is. It's the distance that's the problem. Okay, so starting a new game, in the options menu there's a lot more options. Look, video, here we go. Okay, resolution 125%, refresh rate 120 Hz, vehicle reflections disabled, enabled. Okay, fingers crossed this is going to work. Apply. Okay, I'm going to restart the game. I've restarted the game. I'm just going to check the options again. Yep, that's fine.
It's a great
Please work.
And our racers are raring to go and eager to impress.
Okay, lots of reprojection.
Okay, let's aim to place in front of Vega. He's been having some good races recently.
But this is a lot sharper. This is how I thought the game was going to look the first time I tried it. So this is definitely a lot sharper. But I can see lots of reprojection when I move my head to the left and right. And I hate that vignette when you crash. If I stay looking forwards, it's not a problem. But when I start to look to my left and right, I can see the reprojection. That vignette needs to go. It's horrible.
Okay, you're looking good. Let's stay in front of Vega.
But the game's definitely looking a lot better now. I'm hoping you guys can see a difference in the recording as well. Once I'm free from the traffic, the reprojection is not too bad. That's quite manageable. Now I can see the track shaking.
One lap left. Keep your position ahead of Vega.
This is really pushing the Quest 3 to its limits. But the pixelation has now gone. So maybe if I start to turn down some of these settings, I can get this running really nice. I'm also recording on the Quest 3 as well, so that might be adding to my reprojection issues. If they could iron out the reprojection, this would be perfect now.
Right, nice.
Okay, back to the options menu. I'm going to turn those reflections off. You can't change the graphic options when you're in a race. You have to quit the race. Okay, I'm going to disable the vehicle reflections. I'm going to put the resolution back down to 120. Apply, and I need to quit the game again.
Everyone give a warm welcome to Marcus Addo, Principal of Seneca Racing. So, you're looking for a new driver. What kind of
Okay, here we go guys. So, reflections off. Still a little bit of reprojection in the distance.
You heard that right. Marcus Addo is looking for a teammate for you, mate. Seems like they've run out of options. This could be your break. You've got nothing to lose. Give it your best shot.
The graphics are looking okay in the distance, but it's still not very smooth. Definitely a lot better than when I played it on the Quest Pro a year ago now. So it's a matter of tweaking those graphic settings. If they could nail the smoothness of the game, this would be very playable.
Okay,
And this will be one of the best racing games on Quest 3. The handling of the cars is superb. You can't fault it. This feels like a quality racing game at its heart. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see the slight stuttering when I move my head and everything. It does seem to smooth out a bit more once you're away from the initial patch. Final lap. And again, it seems to be all about tweaking these settings, but the backgrounds now look really clear. I no longer see the pixelation in the distance. Which tells me there still might be room for more improvement.
Great drive. Honestly, I don't think there's any way Ado could ignore your performance today. I've got a feeling you'll be having some very interesting discussions. Congratulations.
We're going to have one more go at tweaking the game. Video. Let's try 110%. I don't know if the refresh rate is going to make a difference. Let me try 90 Hz. I do believe 120 is going to be the smoother option. For science purposes, let's try 110% and a 90 Hz refresh rate. Apply. And then we need to restart the game again. And it's chucking it down the rain.
Check, this is Ajit, lead engineer. We've had a few bad days with the test drivers and I still need help with the setup, so give me a few laps and please bring the car back intact.
Okay, so this is a lot smoother, but it's only one car on the track.
Okay, 22. For the first race of the series, we'll need you to keep up with you, mate. So while you're getting data for a Jeep, just get a feel for the car.
It's starting to look a bit blocky, but the reprojection has gone. It does kind of feel like a retro game that's been made to play in the Quest 3. Final lap. Should be a good score. Pedal to the metal.
Now.
The cars themselves do feel perfect to drive.
There's Seneca's number 22 on the grid taking the lead to semi-pro. And as Marcus
Moscow.
all of his reserves, they really...
Alright, 22. Remember what Ado said. Just try and keep up with you, mate. Bring the car back in one piece.
Okay, this is going to be the proof.
This is your first race. There's no need to push the car to the limit. Just give us a good drive and follow you mate's lead.
Show me what you've got.
No reprojection. And it's looking okayish. Definitely looking a lot better than the blue MS I tried a year ago. This is quite playable now. I think I'd be happy to play the game this way. Starting to look a bit blocky in the distance, but not as bad as it was. Gameplay is really smooth. I'd be really curious to see if people can play this on the max settings, not have any issues with like reprojection. I do have a theory based on PlayStation VR 2 that depending on what chips are used in a headset determines things like performance, graphics. I do believe there are two different versions of PlayStation VR 2. Based on the problems that people had with the game Switchback. Now when I first tried Switchback on PlayStation VR 2, I had no issues, no blurry textures, the game was fine. But when I tried a friend's PlayStation VR 2, the game was really blurry and you can definitely see a problem with textures. I have the theory that when PlayStation was manufacturing the PlayStation VR 2, they ran out of certain chips or materials and they had to use a different manufacturing company. That's why some people had no problems playing Switchback on release and why the developers had to bring out a patch for those with problems. I'd be really curious to hear from people with the Quest 3 if they can run the game on the max settings like as shown at the start of this video with no reprojection and the game's running fine. I'm pleased to say this game is now playable for me. I'm quite happy to play the game this way. It definitely feels like they're heading in the right direction with the game. I'm hoping the developers can get a bit more oomph out of the game. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Be sure to hit my little bell. I'll see you in the next one.